A long time ago, in a quiet and beautiful village, there lived a young boy named Rodney. Life was simple and full of joy. The fields were green, families were always smiling, and the warm sunlight made everything feel perfect. Rodney was happy, surrounded by the love of his family and friends. But then, one year, something changed. The sky, which was once a brilliant blue, turned hazy and gray. The life-giving rain stopped coming. Day by day, the land grew drier until deep cracks appeared in the earth. The once lush crops withered away, and the trees and animals began to suffer under the relentless heat. Soon, the village was in the grip of a terrible drought. The stream that ran through the village slowed to a trickle, and then it was almost completely dry. Villagers would gather with their empty buckets. Their faces itched with worry. The once joyful laughter was replaced by a heavy silence. There was almost no water left, and despair began to settle in. One evening, as everyone gathered around a small fire, a young voice cut through the quiet. It was Rodney. He stood up and spoke with a confidence that surprised everyone. "I've heard old stories," he said, "tales of a hidden river that flows deep beneath the ground. What if the stories are true? Maybe, if we dig, we can find water." A spark of hope was lit. The very next morning, the villagers, inspired by Rodney's belief, began to dig together. With shovels and simple tools, they worked side by side, their spirits lifted by a shared purpose. Day after day, they dug under the hot sun, fueled by the hope of finding water. But the work was hard, and the ground was unforgiving. After several days of exhausting labor with no sign of water, their hope began to fade. They grew tired and discouraged. One by one, they put down their tools and walked away, their shoulders slumped in defeat, until only Rodney was left. But Rodney did not stop. As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he looked at the deep hole they had started and said to himself, "I believe the water is here. I will not give up." He kept digging, all alone, day after day. The sun beat down on him, his muscles ached, but his determination never wavered. He dug deeper and deeper, pushing through his exhaustion. And then, at last, just when it seemed like he couldn't go on, his shovel hit something different. It wasn't hard, dry earth. It was damp soil. He dug with renewed energy, and suddenly, a small trickle of water appeared. It grew and grew, until a powerful gush of fresh, clean water burst out from the ground. The sound of rushing water brought the villagers running. They couldn't believe their eyes. There was cheering, celebrating, and children splashing joyfully in the new stream. Rodney's hard work and unwavering belief had saved the entire village. As he stood smiling beside the flowing water that brought life back to his home, Rodney shared the simple lesson he had learned. No matter how hard things get, never give up too soon. Your biggest breakthrough might be just one step away. So keep going and keep believing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of hope.